Hello there, everybody. My name is Ashley Hunt. I'm the Senior Project Management Instructor here at Stormin Studios, and I thought I'd put together just a quick little blog on executing a project to deliver value. We'll talk a little bit more about value stream maps and some of these other things that were recommended, but included but not limited to value-based prioritization will be things like ROI, net present value, internal rate of return. Yes, compliance for sure, customer value prioritization, but we're looking for a minimal viable product or minimal marketable feature on the agile side of things, relative prioritization and ranking. This is where we'd be looking at Moscow, must, should, could, and won't, and can you analysis. Remember, can you analysis is not necessarily a prioritization thing. It's more about delighters and exciters and satisfiers and dissatisfiers and, who cares, neutral. But it's really about trying to make sure that we're producing the highest value increments and results first. But it's minimal. So it's not like we're trying to build out the entire thing. We're just going to produce something that can be produced at the end of each iteration. And, 2 weeks isn't that long a time. So you're minimally marketable and things are going out. Product roadmaps provides a short and long-term visual. Anybody ever do anything like this? Do a product roadmap? Those of you that are maybe plotting out, even systems, if you're plotting out a system, those roadmaps are a visual way to see, okay, well, here's the step-by-step. We're going to build off of that deliverable. Sometimes it's super helpful in software development because you can say, well, this feature is prioritized. We're going to do this first. It supports the blingy feature that you want, but we've got to do this first. So sometimes it makes it easier to explain to stakeholders. But if you've ever done a roadmap before, whether it's for like a specific tangible result or for a process of some kind, it's just a matter of taking a look at where we think we're going as of right now. Value stream mapping is looking for value adds versus non-value adds, because if we're taking multiple steps that are not adding value, all they're really doing is bogging the process down. And it's keeping us from getting to value faster. And so a lot of times if you're plotting out your processes, you can see some of those areas where we're taking these extra steps here, or this is a speed bump or impediment in our progress to produce value. And that could be pesky stakeholders. That could be all sorts of things. Our product owner is MIA. There's all sorts of things that could be non-value added that could produce a longer time frame. So a lot of times I'll use a simple example of meetings, and I might have brought this up before, where when we used to meet in conference rooms and so on, and usually the meeting did not start on time. Like people are sitting around and, hey, you're in my chair, and bagel, and what you do on my phone, and 15 minutes goes by, and then the actual meeting starts. So the meeting, the value is an hour for that meeting. But if you add in that additional 15 minutes, that's a non-value add. That makes your cycle time, or the entire time it takes to get something accomplished, longer. And so part of continuous improvement, value stream mapping, that kind of thing, is to really see where are we going to put our kaizen burst? Where is going to be the area that we can remove? Designed to show a process visually from start to finish. What is the non-value add that we can effectively remove, right? There's some things we can't control, but used to identify process improvement and overall cycle time improvement. So if we find something and we can remove it, then a new map is created. It's a good brainstorming exercise. It's good to work with the team and senior management and all of that and say, hey, look, these are the stumbling blocks that we're coming up against, and is there a way to fix it because we can provide value faster? So if we're not doing non-value added work, we can pull in value added work and get more accomplished. So cycle times and value streams. So total project cycle time is derived from WIP, work in progress, and throughput, meaning how long does it take the team to get the work in progress completed? Because you could have, let's say, a week's worth of work, and it takes the team 2 weeks to do it. That's throughput is 2 weeks, work in progress is 1 week. So the goal of a value stream map is to figure it out, try and figure out why are we not being as productive and efficient as we should to improve our cycle time, to improve our throughput, and have more work in progress completed at the end of each iteration. A minimal viable product or minimal marketable feature is going to be, like we said, the beach chair, right? The seat, type, spell check, print. We're going to start with the basis of, hey, you can type and you can print out what you've typed. You can use that. You can market that. You can release it. And we're going to add more features and functions as we go. So that's really all that is. It's nothing that's, overly difficult to understand. It's just building value onto minimally marketable features and getting them released. The faster they're released, the more value you produce to your organization.